playing.
Did you keep up with turnovers this game? Okay, we're back live with you. I'm Bill Hampton along with Tyler Wagner. Our producer this time is Rick DePriest, and on camera is Chris DeCreasy. We got a big game here, Tyler coming up with the Bernie Mules, seed third in this tournament. They'll be playing the Twin Rivers Royals, who is seed sixth, and I want to tell you, this could be the game of the tournament.
It could be. We saw these two teams play in the Holcomb Invitational Tournament Finals a few weeks ago, and we had that game on YHC. It was a great game, and we talked about it then if they match up again in the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, how each team would adjust. And looking back on that game, Bernie shot the ball very well from the outside. Jordan McGowan had a great game from the outside. Shipman as well, Cameron Shipman. So you can expect Twin Rivers to come out and tighten the defense up even more, man-to-man on the Bernie Mules. And also the Bernie Mules, they play a tough defense as well. So, and these two teams are traditionally very good in the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, so there shouldn't be any shortage of excitement when it comes to this game right there tonight.
Bernie comes in with a perfect record of 8-0. Twin Rivers comes in with a record of 6-2. Their two losses to Bernie and to Bloomfield. One thing about the Twin Rivers Royals, they've got a deeper bench than what Bernie does. And they're not afraid to go 8-9 deep.
That's right. They play quite a few players and a few young players as well. I think it's Eric Ray, who is a freshman playing for Twin Rivers. He gets a lot of playing time, contributes well. And I'll tell you one thing about Bernie, they're not very deep, as they weren't very deep last year, and they made it all the way to the state championship. But they have players that come in and contribute well, whatever it is they do, whether it's rebounding, defense, a spot-up shooter, whatever it may be. They play their role very well, and they fit into the scheme very well. So you'll expect to get a lot of contribution out of the Bernie players tonight.
Watch the guard matchup between Jesse Shelton and also Garrett Stockton. Shelton wears number 14 for the Mules, 14 for the Mules, and Stockton 1 for the Twin Rivers Royals. We're about ready for the starting lineups. So the Mules will be in blue, the Royals will be in white, so the Mules will be the visiting team. They'll be introduced first. They're coached by Brad Botch, assisted by Jason Long and Darren Shipman. Referees tonight, we might add, Kevin Lawrence, Joe Baldwin, and Tim Harmon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please announce the starting lineups in this game between the Bernie Mules and the Twin Rivers Royals. Bernie is coached by Brad Botch. Their starting lineup, number 1,
For the Bernie Mules, starting at guard, 5'9" senior, number 1, Cameron Shipman. Number 12, Matt Eves, a 6'2" junior. Doesn't score a lot, but plays some big minutes. Number 14, Jesse Shelton, a 5'10" junior. And I'll tell you, the way he goes, the Mules go. Number 40, a guy that really works inside, the trash man, 6'1", senior Sammy Walker. And the three-point shooter, Jordan McGowan, 6'2", senior. That's Shipman, Eves, Shelton, Walker, and McGowan for the Mules. Now for the Royals, our head coach, Dustin Benson. He's our head coach, assisted by Nathan Walk. Number 1, a senior, 5'10", Garrett Stockton. Number 15, Michael Snyder, a 6-foot sophomore. Number 22, a 6'4" senior, and he's a dandy, Dustin Teague. Number 23, Mason Overkramer, a 6'2" senior. And number 30, a 6'2" senior, Cole McBroom. That's Stockton, Snyder, Teague, Overkramer, and McBroom for the Royals. Walker will jump for the Mules, Teague for the Royals. Glad that you joined us. The winner moves on to play in the semifinals tomorrow night. Loser goes to the 5th place matchup. Stockton with the ball in back court as Royals control the tip. Bernie in that 2-3 zone. Oberkramer has it. Snyder tries to skip it all the way over to Oberkramer. Ball loose on the floor. Royals come away with it. Oberkramer thought about 3, pulls it back. Stockton with a drive, goes in. We're going to have a push foul against the Mules. Go against Jesse Shelton. His first, team's first. Foul is on the floor. Stockton will inbound. Looks for Teague. Mules have him covered up. Gets it to Oberkramer. Oberkramer kicks it back on the wing. Inside Stockton. He gets it outside to Michael Snyder for 3. Will not go. Stockton with the rebound. Gets it to McBroom, who puts it in. Cole McBroom, first 2 points for either team with 7:10 left in the first quarter. McBroom's going to play big tonight. He's got to.
He sure does.
Shelton with the ball, is still with it, drives in. Ball blocked, but he's fouled. Shelton will go to the line to shoot 2. 7:03 left in the first quarter. Foul is going to go against McBroom, his first, team's first. Shelton is a 5'10 junior. Can't get the first one to go. His mother Terry is a co-anchor on the Thursday News with Tyler on YHC at noon, 5:30, 9:30, and midnight. Second one good. She told us last night he made a 30 on the ACT test, so congratulations to a smart young man. Jared Stockton out front, 6:50 left in his first quarter. Ball over to Oberkramer. He skips it to Snyder. Snyder in the lane. Kicks it back out to Oberkramer for 3. Gets it to go. Twin Rivers in a kind of a half press, you might say. All tipped out of Shelton's hands. McGowan recovers, gives it back to Shelton. 6:20 left in this first quarter. 5-1. Shelton with a nice reverse, and it's going to be a charge. Shelton with 2 quick fouls. Great defense by McBroom.
Well, the defense rotated very well on that sequence. Twin Rivers, that's Jesse Shelton, which he does very well for the Mules, getting to the basket, and they rotated just in time to pick up the charge.
Marcus Robinson, where's number 24 for the Mules, checks in for Shelton with 2 quick fouls. 6:05, and we've got a walking call on Oberkramer with 6:05 left in this first quarter. Shipman is going to have to do the ball handling now for the Mules. He works against Stockton. 3-pointer that time put up. Who put the bucket in? I missed it.
It was either Eves or Robertson. They were right there together.
We're going to give it to Eves. Inside the Teague, he puts it down. 7-3, Royals on top of 4 with 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Eves with the ball. He gets it to Shipman. Rolls in a man-to-man defense. Shipman still with the ball. Picks up his dribble. Ball taken away by Oberkramer. He's going to drive the length of the floor, coast to coast, puts it down. Oberkramer with 5 points. We got timeout with 5:16 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
Tyler, we're back. I tell you, Shelton with 2 quick fouls there in the first 2 minutes is really going to hurt the Mules.
Yeah, the defense has really turned up for Twin Rivers. Jesse Shelton's out currently for the Mules. He's their main ball handler. He really mixes it up for the Mules, getting their weapons open, and he's going to set for a few, but that Twin Rivers taking advantage of it. They put pressure on the ball handlers, forced some turnovers, and got out to a 6-point lead early.
Eves will inbound for the Mules. A 1-2-2 three-quarter court trap press by the Twin Rivers Royals. Shipman with the ball. He gets it to Eves. Eves back to Shipman. Shipman across the timeline to McGowan. The first time he's really touched the ball. Walker has it, gives it to Shipman. McGowan in the corner for 3, buries it. I'll tell you what, Tyler, if he gets hot from threes, people are going to see a show tonight.
That's right. And we saw the similar kind of show in this first matchup over at Holcomb. The thing is that he's been able to do over the past year is that he's been able to put up a shot at any point on the court, at any time.
Stockton with a shot, would not go, got his own rebound. Hustling in for a rebound is Jacob Whitlock, who is in for the Royals now, and he was standing out of bounds. Ball goes over to the Mules. Whitlock is in for Snyder. Whitlock wears number 12. Shipman into the front court, trying to set a play. McGowan gets a pick. Shipman down in the corner, picks up the dribble. McGowan has it knocked out of his hands by Oberkramer. Oberkramer on the run. He's going to go coast to coast and scores it. Oberkramer with a big first quarter. He has 7. Royals back up by 5 with 4:10 left. McGowan's going to be fouled by Oberkramer. Oberkramer's first, team second.
Oberkramer's going to be very aggressive with McGowan tonight, and I believe in the first matchup he did match up with a McGowan as well, and he might have gotten some foul trouble, so he needs to be very careful if he's going to play the whole game against McGowan, because McGowan can get you in those circumstances of drawing a foul.
Bryce Rogers checks in for the Mules. Going out was Robertson. Walker has the ball inside the lane, puts up a runner, will not go, but a goal line to shoot 2. Sammy Walker, a 6'1" senior. He's a lefty, and he's not afraid to take it to the hole.
He's had a really good tournament so far. These first
Yes, he has.
yesterday, they got a sizable win over Puxco, but he's picked up the load when it comes to scoring in the front court for the Mules.
Dustin Teague with the foul. His first, team's second. Team's third, I should say. Walker cans both. Checking in for the Mules is Sam Turner. He wears number 34. He's a 6'2" sophomore. He takes Cameron Shipman's place. Stockton outside to Oberkramer. Bernie still in his zone. Eric Ray, the freshman, handling the ball there, number 21. Oberkramer for a long 3, will not go. Rebounded by the sophomore Turner. We watched Turner last year as a freshman on the JV team. Young man's an athlete. He's going to be a player.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that he's not going to load up the stat sheet with points, but plays just like that. Key rebounds and defensive plays. He does it for the Mules.
Whitlock with the rebound off the 3-point miss by McGowan. Whitlock with the ball, skips it to Oberkramer. Down to Teague underneath. We got a foul on the floor against the Bernie Mules. It will go against number 34, and that will be Sam Turner. It's going to be his first, team's third. Don't adjust your sound on your TV. They've turned on the air conditioner here, and it's bothering my voice. It'll get better, I promise you, as I get used to it. Snyder with the ball for the Royals. He gets it to Whitlock. Whitlock on a drive. Trying to get Teague with it. Taken away by the Mules. McGowan with the ball. We're down to 2:45 left in this first quarter. 11-8. Mules within 3. Walker with a screen and a roll. He drives in the bucket. Can't get it to go. Rogers with a big rebound. Gets it to McGowan for 3. In and out. Rebound by Teague. Wow. Great action underneath. Ball thrown down and knocked out of bounds by the Mules. It will stay with the Royals under their own basket with 2:25. Good hustle that time by the Mules and by the Royals. We've got timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. Be right back.
Hi, I'm
back at you with 2:25 to go. Tyler, big decision for Brad Botch. His team's still very comfortably in the game, only trails by 3 with his point guard. Jesse Shelton on the bench has been for almost 4 minutes now.
Well, I think it's a judging game more than anything. You play with what you have until you come down to the latter part of the second half, and it just depends on where you're at. If you're holding your own, staying right within 3 to 5 points, and you're playing well, you can take that chance.
Shipman back in for the Mules. Turner out. Turner gave some very valuable minutes for the Mules there. Gave Shipman a chance to rest. Twin Rivers turns the ball over. Rogers gets it to McGowan. Rogers a big rebound a while ago at the offensive end and got it out to McGowan. McGowan had a good look at it. He almost went down but came back out. Shipman with the ball. Tried to hit Eves inside. Ball still loose. Walker comes away with it. Gets it to Rogers, to McGowan. McGowan's going to drive the lane. Good pass off to Walker. He puts it up. Scores it. Sammy Walker with his first basket. He now has 4 in the game. Mules back within 1 with 1:45 to go. Royals have the ball. They kick it over to Snyder. Stockton out front. Stockton's going to shoot for the side. A long 3 will not go. Rebound put up that time by a Whitlock. Will not go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back. It's still blocked. McGowan comes away with it with 1:24. The crowd's into it.
That was a nice defensive series there by the Mules. Twin Rivers had a few good looks underneath, but they got the deflections to keep 2 points off the board.
Turner in for Eves for the Mules. Mules with a chance to take the lead. They've not had the lead the whole game. Walker with the ball. Skips it over to Turner. He goes inside. He's going to be fouled by Eric Ray. Ray's first, team's 4th for the Twin Rivers Royals. To shoot 2 will be Sam Turner. Turner's a 6'2 sophomore. As we mentioned earlier, he looked very good on the JV team last year. Soft shot, hits the roll. With soft rims, Tyler.
Yeah, they got him here in Bloomfield. It's on special order.
Second one knocks it down. Bernie with the first lead. That's the first lead change we've had in the game. 1:05 left in this first quarter. Bryce Rogers has played some big minutes for the Mules.
Yeah, him among other players, they've really stepped in and done some good things for the Mules.
McBroom for 3, scores it. McBroom now with 5 in the quarter. 2-point lead by the Royals. We're down to 35 seconds left in this opening quarter. Cameron Shipman loses the handle but gets it back. Rogers gets it over to Turner. Turner down to the ground, and we got a foul against Sammy Walker. A push foul. His first, team's 4th. Both teams now with 4 fouls. Checking back in for the Mules is Eves. Going out is Walker. 25 seconds left in this opening quarter. We've seen a dandy. We knew that this was going to be a barn burner. This is one of the games we've been looking forward to, Tyler.
Oh yeah, we had them a few weeks ago. We knew coming into this tournament, if they met again, it was going to be a really tight game due to another neutral court here in Bloomfield.
8 seconds left. Stockton with the ball. He's going to be double dribble. 4 seconds. This turned over to the Mules. Mules have got a chance to tie or take the lead. Walker's going to check back in. Going out is Bryce Rogers. Taken away by Stockton. Stockton gets into McBroom. He's going to be fouled as the horn goes off. In the first quarter, McBroom will go to the line to shoot 2 as a foul will go against Jordan McGowan. Bad pass by McGowan inbounds. Good defense by the Royals as Stockton takes it away. Gets it to a wide open Cole McBroom who drives in. As the horn goes off, he's fouled. He cans the first. Knocks the second one down. That ends the first quarter. 16-12. Royals on top of the Mules. We'll be right back.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation in Bloomfield is part of a family business spanning over 50 years. Nothing sets off a home quite like a distinctive custom garage door. It's the biggest and often the most used door you have. And Midstate has a huge selection of beautiful top quality doors custom fit to any size opening. Our blown-in insulation service will keep you comfortable and can pay for itself with lower energy costs. Our family business also does concrete work, stained and stamped floors and drives. Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation, Highway 25 in Bloomfield.
We're back with you, ready to start the second quarter. Eves will inbound for the Mules. He gets it back to Shipman. Shipman will work against Stockton. Just underway in this second quarter. What a first quarter we had, Tyler.
It really was. And it's been Twin Rivers defense that's really been the key here in the first quarter.
Walker with a miss, but a putback by McGowan. 7:40 left in this first quarter. Walker plays big inside. McGowan got the rebound off the missed shot. Stockton out front. Oberkramer with the ball, looks inside to McBroom. McBroom had a big first quarter, Tyler. Snyder to Stockton. Bernie in that zone. Skip the ball over to the freshman Ray, who gets it out to Oberkramer to McBroom. Back to Oberkramer. He looked at it for just a minute. Good pass underneath the Ray, puts it up, scores it. Eric Ray with his first basket.
It's nice ball movement by Twin Rivers, being patient, not forcing the bad pass, just waiting for an opening, and Ray got in great position to receive that pass from McBroom.
McGowan inside with it, gets it out to Shipman. Shipman to McGowan, 6:35 left in this second quarter. Walker inside, going to be called for steps. Teague checks back in for the Royals. Ray goes out. Ray with a big basket a while ago. Ray's a freshman. Sees a lot of playing time for the Royals. He's going to be a big boy. Snyder to Stockton. We're down to 6:20 left in this first half of play. A lot of pushing underneath there between McBroom and Walker. Stockton with a drive, puts it up, will not go. Tipped up and out of bounds by Teague, goes over to the Mules. Shelton checks back in for the Mules. Coming out is Sam Turner. Shelton will have to get back in the flow of the game, Tyler. He's been sitting now for the full quarter.
Yeah, but he's really the key to the Bernie Mules offense. He can get into the paint, and that's what he was successful at doing against Twin Rivers the first time around. So he really needs to get back in the mix.
Yep. Ball off the hands. Changed hands a couple of times, but out of bounds off the Mules. Now Shelton gives them that added attraction of driving in and dishing off or going on in. If he dishes off, somebody's open from the 3. Shipman should be able to shoot from the 3, and also would be McGowan. Nice shot that time by Teague on a good feed. Dustin Teague with his second basket of the game. Shelton loses a handle on it. Stockton comes away with it. Stockton goes underneath. The ball's blocked by Eves, but he's going to be called for the foul. Eves first, Teague's sixth. The next foul by the Mules will put the Royals in the bonus. Stockton has not scored in the game. He's the line to shoot 2. Stockton's not a big scorer, but he makes it happen for the Royals.
Yeah, and he can hit the 3-point shot. That's the ability they have with him.
Knocks the first one down, nothing but net. He didn't need a soft rim there.
Nope, straight through.
Second one up, it's good. Biggest lead by the Royals, 8 points with 5.5 minutes left in this second quarter. McGowan quickly down the floor, loses a handle on it. Stockton takes it away. Whitlock over to McBroom, he puts it up. You put McBroom inside like that, he's going to score. We got timeout on the floor with 5:12 left in the second quarter. We'll take a short break.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Tyler, this is the first time that we've seen the Mules be this far behind in a game.
Yeah, and it's 2 different points. It's Twin Rivers defense. They're moving a lot better. Their help defense has been great, but also offensively they're moving a lot more. I remember in that first contest they were just stagnant on offense. They didn't have a lot of movement. It was more on the dribble and then shooting off the pass, but they're moving without the ball a lot better, getting better opportunities.
McGowan with a 3, put it up. I think he rushed the shot, ball out of bounds off the Royals. Will stay with the Mules. I thought McGowan rushed that 3.
Yeah, it looked like, it looked like he just grabbed it to get the possession of it, and then just put it up from at that point. It didn't look like he was in great position to shoot that.
Looked like the Mules had a 3-on-1 opportunity, didn't take care of it. Shipman with a shot for the corner, goes out of bounds off the hands of Sammy Walker with 4:49 left. The Royals will operate on the defensive end. Royals look very composed tonight. Of course, when you're up by 10, it helps. Stockton down in the corner to Whitlock. Back to Stockton. Stockton kicks it over Kramer underneath the tee. He finally finds a handle on it. And we got a 3-second lane violation against Teague with 4:29 left in this second quarter. Teague couldn't get the handle on it. He was in the lane when he finally did and gave it up. He couldn't get out fast enough. A 3-second lane violation. 2-2-1 zone, full court press put on by the Royals. Jesse Shelton in the lane, gives it up to Walker. He goes up, quick get it go, but Teague is called for the foul. Teague's second, team's 5th. The line to shoot 2 will be Sammy Walker. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He has 4 points in this game. Walker cans the first. Ray in for Teague for the Royals. Walker's second one, scores it. 4 minutes, 22 seconds left. Mules back within 8. Bernie in a man-to-man. The ball goes off Whitlock's hands. He just wasn't watching. Snyder comes in for Whitlock with 4:11 to go. Mules with a chance to capitalize and reduce that 8-point lead. Shelton with the ball. He'll work against Snyder. Shipman now with the ball. Gets it to McGowan. McGowan puts it up for three. Will not go. Shelton with the rebound. Pump fakes. Puts it up. Scores it. Goes the line to try to convert on the three-point play. Shelton with his first basket. He had a 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 3:57 left in this second quarter.
Bernie really needed that basket. They've been having a little difficulty on the offensive end. Now with a chance of three-point play and rims out, but still yet, they really needed a basket.
McGowan got the rebound. Shipman for three. Scores it. His first three of the game. We got timeout with 3:49 to go. The Mules back within three. We'll be right back.
The Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett, dedicated to providing the ultimate in patient satisfaction. Our full-service facility offers the latest in innovative care, including our state-of-the-art ER Extra emergency room. Comprehensive care includes the Kennett Orthopedic Center, where our physicians specialize in sports medicine, pediatrics, joint replacement, and arthroscopic surgery. Besides standard X-ray services, we also have an on-site open MRI. You don't have to go far to find comprehensive caring medical services. Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett. Compassionate care, excellent care.
Well, the Mules have put together a run here. They were down 10. Now they're down 3 with 3:49 left in this second quarter. Big rebound by Shelton and put back.
That was a 5-point trip for the Mules there with the second opportunity.
That was a missed free throw, and then lo and behold, Shipman brings up his first three. Down in the corner to Oberkramer. He's going to drive. Kicks it back out to Snyder. Stockton for three. Just what you said, Tyler. He gives that added attraction there. He's the ball handler and sets things up, but he can also make the three. Shelton inside, puts a shot up, it's short. Rebound on the floor, but Walker gets the Shipman for three. Scores it. Cameron Shipman heating up now. He has 2 threes. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in this first half. Boy, we've seen a dandy. It's a barn burner brewing in Bloomfield, folks. Wish you were here. Snyder and Stockton playing pitch and catch. Stockton drives in, gives it to McBroom. He's at the top of the key. Tries to throw underneath to Ray, but tipped out of bounds by the Mules. 2:41 left. Whitlock checks in for Snyder for the Royals. Stockton will inbound. Gets the ball way out front. Oberkramer. He drives in, gets it down to Stockton underneath. The little guy puts it up, hits the rim. Eves with the rebound. Gets it to Shipman. Shipman for another three. Scores it! Wow!
That's 3 straight threes.
He has come alive in this second half. We're tied 27-all with 2:10 left in this first half. The Mules have fought back.
And that's been a big part of the Mules' offense this year is the three-point shot. They've been cold from three in the early part of this game, but they've really hit it up here in the past few series.
Ray underneath put up a shot, and he's fouled. Foul will go against, I believe it's Eves. It's going to be his second. Team 7th. The line to shoot 2 will be Eric Ray, the freshman. He knocks the first one down. Turner in for Eves for the Mules with 2:03 left in this first half of play. Knocks the second one down. Boy, he's got a nice soft high arch. You like to see that. Shelton will work against Snyder on a man-to-man full court press. Gets it to Shipman to Walker, back out front to Shelton. We're under 2 minutes left in this first half of play. Shelton inside, tried, he's going to be called for a walk. Looked like he had the open shot. He tried to give it over to McGowan.
Yeah, I was about to say that he needs to look for that shot right there. He had the open lane, could have drawn the foul on the shot, looked to pass it off, but probably the better play there is to take that shot.
Marcus Robertson comes in for Shelton. A good move by Coach Botch, I think, to make sure Shelton doesn't pick up a third foul before the half ends. McBroom inside. The big man uses his body.
That's an aggressive move and a strong move that he should make throughout this game. Take it to the basket strong. And if you don't convert, at least try to draw the foul, but a strong move there by McBroom.
Shipman on the wing.
Yep.
We've got a blocking foul on Turner. His second foul. Team's 8. Player control foul. Ball goes over to the Royals. Eves back in for Turner. 1:16 left in the first half. Royals now with a 4-point lead. Stockton with the ball. He's at the Whitlock. To Ray. Bernie in a matchup right now. Shelton kicks the ball, stays with the Royals, 58 seconds left. Shelton back into the game. Oberkramer now will take it out front. Looked like the Royals want to hold it for one. If I was Bernie, I'd be happy. I don't want any more fouls on McGowan. Don't want any more fouls on Shelton. Mules now are getting a man. They're man-to-man. McBroom has it. He's going to work against Walker. Gets it to Whitlock. Out front to Oberkramer. Oberkramer gets it to McBroom inside, scores it. Boy, McBroom is having a career night tonight. As you said, he's taking the ball strong to the hole. Shelton loses the ball. There's going to be commit. Commit his third foul. He lost the ball, and over aggressiveness thought he could take it back away. Commits that third foul with 17 seconds to go. And Stockton will go the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Shelton comes out, Rogers comes in.
And that's all due to the defense by Twin Rivers, forcing that turnover and applying the pressure on the Mules.
Stockton has 5 points in the game. He's 2 for 2 from the line. Now 3 for 3, gets the bonus. After the game being tied 27-0, the Royals on a 7-0 run. If this free throw could be an 8-0 run. Good rotation on that free throw. 15 seconds to go. Shipman with the ball. He'll work against Stockton. Good ball handling. He has to pick the dribble up. Gets the ball to Rogers. We're going to have a foul. Foul is going to go against Jacob Whitlock, his first. Team's 7th. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Bryce Rogers. He's a 6'2 junior. Seven seconds left in his first half. It's been a game of ups and downs. Rogers knocks the first one down. Big free throw for the junior. Second one, short. McBroom with the rebound, throws it off McGowan, out of bounds, but it hit McBroom out of bounds. They will stay with the Mules under their own basket with 5 seconds to go. Shipman will inbound. Gets the ball to Eves, to Shipman. We got a walking call with 2 seconds left. Turned back over to the Royals. McBroom has it, going to throw it at the basket as the horn goes off here in the first half. It's the Royals 35, the Mules 28. We're going to take a short break and be back with a recap of this first half in just a moment.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
For over 70 years, Trammell & Son Realty has earned the trust of their clients. Trammell & Son agents have over 325 combined years of experience helping people buy and sell homes and properties throughout the Southeast Missouri area and are eager to help you as well. They know this area well and are ready to guide you from listing to closing. It's no wonder Trammell & Son consistently sells more area homes and properties than any other real estate company. Trust Trammell & Son Realty. You'll be glad you did.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, hi, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Kasasa account. Kasasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Kasasa, you do. Do you Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa, only available at America's finest community banking institutions.
Contrary to popular opinion, none of us has a future. The future does not exist until you say it does, until you create it. Seize the opportunity. Make your future. Get started now at Three Rivers College.
Welcome back. We just received a call from our good friend John Bankin at Hickory Logs, and they've got their 3 TVs on there, Tyler, and so we're doing a great job. They're enjoying the game. We appreciate you folks for watching. This has been a dandy. We were just talking off camera there that Bernie seems to really be out of sync with Shelton coming out, getting those 2 quick fouls, and then right there, you know, Coach Botch took him out of the game and then put him back into the game. right there with less than a minute and a half to go, hoping that he would not greet that third foul. He got it, and that's going to hurt. Shelton's going to have to play more. He's going to have to be more careful with what he does this time and not go as he does with aggressive abandon.
Right, and we expected this to be a close game coming in, and Twin River's doing what they should be doing coming into this game. They're being patient on offense. They're not taking basically the first opportunity that comes. They're taking the best opportunity for each possession that they have, and they're taking care of the ball, and their defensive pressures really come up big in this game. Jordan McGowan usually comes up with big points, and he didn't in the first half, but it was Cameron Shipman getting some good looks and knocking down some shots. But the key to their offense is getting Jordan McGowan some looks and getting him some scoring opportunities. Didn't have very many in the first half, and Twin Rivers will try to duplicate that in the second half, and they've done a great job defensively so far in this game.
Well said. Let's go over the scoring for the Twin River Royals. Big night so far for Cole McBroom with 13. 7 to Mason Oberkramer and Garrett Stockton. 4 to Dustin Teague and 4 to Eric Ray. 8 for 8 from the free throw line of the Royals. Big part of this game. Also foul-wise, Teague and Ray with 2. 1 each is Whitlock, Oberkramer, and McBroom. Nobody in foul trouble for the Royals. For the Bernie Mules, they're led in scoring by Cameron Shipman with those three big threes that he had there in the second quarter. 6 to Sammy Walker. A big difference here. Jordan McGowan with 5 points. Very few touches, and when he does touch a ball, he's got people in his face. He's been rushing the 3. He's going to have to calm down. Shelton's going to have to drive, stay out of foul trouble, kick the ball out to McGowan or to Shipman to let them line up for the 3s. Again, McGowan with 5, 2 to Sam Turner, 1 to Bryce Rogers, 3 to Jesse Shelton, and 2 to Matt Eves. 8 for 11 are the Mules from the free throw line. Foul-wise, 3 to Jesse Shelton, 2 each to Matt Eves and Sam Turner, 1 to Sammy Walker, 1 to Jordan McGowan. 35-28, the scoring went like this. 16 to 12 to end of the first quarter. The Royals ahead, 35-28 at half. And lead changes, we had 3 in that first half. Biggest lead of the night, the Royals, they had a 10-point lead at one time. The Mules have been up as many as 2. Good crowd filling in now, Tyler.
You know, we've got 2 games here at the end, and they should be 2 great games. We've got one right here, and only one left after this one, and that's Dexter and Donovan. So usually see good crowds for these late games.
Oh, yeah. And that's the way it is. I mean, these are going to be whoever wins this game's moving on to semifinals, and then they're going to play the winner of the Dexter-Donovan game. The loser then will go to the bottom or go to the 5th place bracket, and they'll play the loser of the Dexter-Donovan game. We got some great matchups for tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon, Van Buren takes on Bloomfield in the first semifinal consolation bracket. Then it's Richland versus Hayti. In that Richland game today versus Puxico, versus Puxico, Ryan Cleffer had 54 points, 3 shy of the tournament record, a single game record. Then tomorrow at 3 o'clock, it'll be Holcomb versus Saxony Lutheran. At 6 o'clock, Portageville and Kennett. They just met last week. Kennett beat Portageville by 9 down at Portageville's place. Could be a good game. Portageville really impressed me with their quickness tonight. Fred Treadwell with his shooting, and Tevin Walker with his leaping ability, as small guard as he is. They could be a handful for the Indians.
Really could. They really could. I tell you, we're getting, after tonight, we'll have half the tournament done and going to the last.
We're halfway through now.
Yeah, well, of course. But
you're talking about
I'm
days.
Talking about days, right? But and we'll get better games now, especially even in the consolation bracket. There'll be some great games there as well. So a very fun 2 games left here at the 54th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament.
Well, we're surrounded by the Twin Rivers Royal fans. They're watching it on TV if they're standing. It's beginning to be a packed house. Royals will start the second half with the ball. Bernie in a man-to-man. Shelton's on Stockton. Oberkramer has it. Back to Stockton. Give and go. Stockton in for All right, yeah, Stockton in for the layup. He now has 9 in the game. Shelton works against Snyder. He kicks it to McGowan. McGowan's been off balance all night, Tyler. He puts a scoop shot up, will not go. Snyder with the rebound to Stockton. Stockton quickly in the front court, kicks it off to McBroom. He puts it up, scores it. Big 4 points right here to start the second half. 39-28 with 7:18 to go. We'll take a short break.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
Well, we're back. Boy, real quick 4 points that time by the Royals.
It really was. And as you just said before we went to the break, Jordan McGowan was on the drive, and he's now doing some things that he's not used to doing, having to take the ball to the basket from the perimeter. Usually he's getting the ball on a screen or working off the ball, getting open looks, and he's having to change his game a little bit. We'll see how they make that adjustment from Bernie's standpoint due to Twin Rivers' defensive scheme.
This game reminds me of the game down at Holcomb Invitational, but just the opposite. Bernie was in control down there. Tonight, Twin Rivers in control. Twin Rivers in a half-court 1-2-2 trap. McGowan has a ball. He'll work against McBroom. McBroom doing a great job on McGowan tonight. The whole defense put up by the Royals has been excellent tonight. Underneath the Walker, he gets it to go. Good feed that time by Shelton. Walker now with 8 in the game. Bernie comes to a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Now they go in man-to-man. What are the end, Tyler? Is that a matchup?
Looks like they're matching it up.
Ball kicked at to Stockton with 6.5 minutes to go. Stockton on a drive, or Overkramer on a drive, puts up 1 from 12, will not go. Eves with a rebound. 6:18 left in this third quarter. Shelton with the ball, trying to make something happen. He gets it to Shipman with a quick release, will not go. Stockton with a rebound on the floor. Stockton on the run, gives it up to Snyder, he puts it in. Snyder with his first basket. We're going to have a foul against Snyder. His first, team's first of the second half, 5:54 to go. Royals up by 11. We've got a foul, a push foul is going to go against the Royals. It's going to go against number 23, Mason Overkramer, his second, team's second of the second half. Bernie was setting a pick that time for McGowan to get the ball for a 3. He had the ball. He was getting ready to let it fly when the whistle went off. Shelton out front. Snyder doing a good job on him. Shelton inside, gives way to Eves. Eves puts it off the glass, scores it. Nice move that time by Eves, his second basket.
And that's more of your typical Bernie approach. Getting the ball into the hands of Jesse Shelton, let him get into the paint, create for others, and that's what you've seen, and that's what they need to get to here in this second half.
Well, you want Shelton handling the ball, you want Shipman to line up, and you want McGowan to line up for the shots. Shipman can't line up for the shot if he's having to set the plays if Shelton's on the bench. Ball goes off Eves' hands to Teague. Good feed by Stockton. Twin Rivers picks up the loose ball. 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Shelton with the ball, gets it to Shipman. Shipman for 3, scores it. Shipman has such a quick release. And again, that's what we're saying. Shelton makes that happen. They key on him. He kicks it to the open man.
That's right, and that was a great shot by Shipman. It looked like he might have been fading to the right a bit, but he adjusted well and knocked it down.
Well, he has an off-balance shot. We're going to have a foul on the floor against McGowan. It's going to be his second, team's first of the second half. 4:35 to go. Shelton coming out. Also Eves coming in will be Turner. And also Rogers for the Mules. McBroom will inbound. Kicks it out front to Oberkramer. Down in the corner to Snyder. Snyder has it taken away by Shipman. Good hands by Shipman. Shipman's going to let it fly for three. It will not go. Going to be out of bounds over to the Royals. Whitlock getting ready to check in for the Royals coming, and also Ray. Coming out will be Snyder. And McBroom. 4:23 left in this third quarter. Mules back within 8. Royals have the ball. Oberkramer, good fake. Picks that dribble up along the baseline. Stockton drives in, a good feed to Ray. He can't get it to go. Teague with a rebound, puts it up. It will not go. Tipped around. And we've got a push foul against the Bernie Mules. It's going to go against Sammy Walker. It's going to be Walker's second, team second. Foul's going to go, against Turner, his third. Royals with the ball. Whitlock in the corner. He's double teamed. We got a timeout with 3:51 to go. We'll be right back. 3:51 in the third quarter. We'll be right back. We're back at you. We're getting a few emails. We appreciate those emails. If we have time, we'll read them, but keep them coming. Glad you folks are joining us on the internet and also on YHC Channel 21 on New Wave Communications Cable. We're in 21 towns now, broadcasting Channel 21. Clock running. Stockton with the ball. He'll work against Shelton. Whitlock with the ball. He's double teamed again. Gets it to Stockton. Shelton's going to be called for a reach in. Going to be his fourth foul. Checking in for Shelton will be Turner. Ray has the ball at top of the key. Has it knocked out of his hands. We're going to have a foul on Shipman. Shipman kept pushing the issue. Finally got the foul. It's the 14th foul of the half on the Mules. 3:29 left in this third quarter. Oberkramer up top of the key with the ball. He backs it out, burning a 2-3 zone. Down in the corner to Whitlock. He gets it to Teague. To Oberkramer for three. Will not go. Ball tipped around. Walker comes away with it. Shipman on a run. Goes coast to coast. Will not go, but the foul is going to go against Garrett Stockton. His first. Team's third of the half. The line to shoot two will be Cameron Shipman. He has 12 points in the game. He has 4 threes. He's not been to the line yet. McBroom checks back in for the Royals. Going out is Teague. McBroom will check in after the first free throw. In and out. McBroom now in with 3:05 left in this third quarter. Boy, McBroom's had a big night. 15 points, drawn a couple of charging fouls.
He's been
a lot of rebounds.
A lot more assertive in this contest. He really has.
He's using that body of his, that strong body, to his advantage in this game. We're under 3 minutes. 43-36. Inside to McBroom. He takes one dribble, puts it up, scores it. He just called it. You can see what he did. No one can stop him tonight for the Mules. McGowan gets the ball to Rogers. Good pass to Walker. He gets it to Shipman. Shipman for a quick three. Will not go. In and out. Good rebound by McBroom. Oberkramer with the ball. We got the Royals coaches behind us here, the fans.
The coordinators.
Yes. The scouts.
From the skybox.
Yeah. That's great, though, to have fans like that. Ray inside, the freshman puts it up. Foul's going to go against the Mules. Going to go against Sammy Walker. It is going to be his second. 15th foul on the Mules this half. To the line to shoot two will be the freshman, Eric Ray. Ray has 4 points in the game. He's 2 for 2 from the line. 2:13 left in this third quarter. Second one up, scores it. Well, McGowan is only 5 points so far in this game, and about the only touches he's getting, Tyler, is handling the ball, and then he threw it away right there with 2:07. He's very frustrated. You can see that.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed him getting any touches here in this third quarter. That's a testament to Twin Rivers and their scheme. They're really going to play him tight and get him out of his comfort zone.
Rogers with a hand in the way. McGowan with a drive, puts it up, will not go. Walker with a rebound, he's going to be fouled. And Sammy Walker will go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to go against number 12. It's going to be Jacob Whitlock, his second. Team's fourth of the half. Walker can't get the first one to go. Snyder checking in for Oberkramer for the Royals. Teague checking in. Coming out is Ray. Second one by Walker, scores it. 47-37. Minute 45 left in this third quarter. Rogers is on Stockton. Double team at time by Shipman. They get the ball over to Snyder. He's going to drive down. The ball goes off his foot with 1:36 left. Big turnover. Mules need to capitalize. Half-court trap by the Royals. McGowan has it in the front court. Picks up the dribble and throws it out of bounds. McGowan's just out of sync tonight.
Well, the Twin Rivers Royals playing the full court pressure defense. So when they come up the court, they're playing a little bit quicker than they should. They're not really getting to an offensive set. So that's really playing havoc on the Mules here in the second half.
Marcus Robertson in for McGowan. Of course, McGowan's playing out of position right now, having to handle the ball because Shelton's on the bench. Shelton with 4 fouls. 1:19 left in this third quarter. McBroom will inbound. Snyder skips it all the way to Whitlock. Whitlock throws it inside. Nice tip that time by Turner. The Mules come away with it. We've got a timeout. With 1:09 left, we'll be right back.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small-town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
Well, Tyler, the Mules have got a chance. They're down by 10 with 109. And again, we were talking about McGowan. He's having to do things that he hasn't had to do this year because of the situation that they're in with the foul situation with their point guard, Jesse Shelton.
Right. You know, the Mules have been having to play offense full court. You know, they're not just bringing the ball up, getting set up in the half court. Twin Rivers is extending their defense to full court, so they're having to run their offense from a three-quarter to full court standpoint, but they need to get the ball past half court, but then set up in your offense. You know, they just, once they get past the half court, they're looking to score on the first opportunity.
Shipman working against Stockton. Ball tipped out of bounds for Stockton with 1 minute left in this third quarter. I tell you, the fans of Bernie and the fans of the Royals, of the Twin Rivers Royals, they are very knowledgeable about this game. Inside to McGowan, a good pass to Eves. He puts it down. Matt Eves with 4 1/4, 6 in a game. Good assist by McGowan. McGowan that looks like they're going to try to post him up down low now. Oberkramer in the lane, puts up 1 from 6, will not go. Rebound by Eves. Eves getting big here. He gives to McGowan. 35 seconds left in this third quarter. Bernie a chance to cut into lead. McGowan gives it to Walker. Walker inside, puts it up, will not go, but he's fouled. He'll go the line to shoot 2. Bernie looks like a renewed team. Eves has really come in and gives some valuable time right there. Good touches.
That's right. We've seen some of Bernie's main players, Shelton and McGowan, kind of having an off night, but it's players like Eves and Sammy Walker stepping up and Shipman hitting some big shots, coming in, filling the void. They're only down 7, and they know they've got another run left them in this game.
Oberkramer out. In for him is Whitlock. 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Walker cuts the lead now to 6. Bernie fans can sense a comeback here. Royals fans are looking for another basket to extend that 6-point lead. 22 seconds. Snyder has it to McBroom. McBroom's going to drive in. A good turnaround. Puts it up. Will not go. Whitlock is all going to be called on the back of Walker. Third foul on Whitlock. Both teams now with 5 fouls. Bernie with a chance to cut that lead even down lower. Shipman loses a handle on it. Teague comes away with it. 6 seconds to go. Stockton in the front court. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Horn goes off and Snyder shoots the ball. Will not go. 47-41 as we end the third quarter of play. We'll be right back.
Seems like everyone is offering wireless phone service, but don't get left in the dark.
LeGrand's offers a wide range of services: AT&T Cellular, high-speed internet, home phone, and DirecTV.
LeGrand's offers AT&T smartphone sales and service. And did you know, no matter where you got your previous phone, we can do your upgrade. Plus, we carry cool accessories, like the power skin for the iPhone.
At LeGrand's, we'll match your plan and your device to meet your needs, and we'll show you how to use it.
The big chain stores only want to sell me a phone. But when I went to LeGrand's, was I surprised. Not only was the staff friendly, but they showed me how to use my phone and what it could do.
LeGrand's Communications has been family owned and operated for 20 years with great customer service. I guarantee it. Mama said so.
Well, we're set up for the fourth quarter. Royals have led pretty well much of the game, Tyler, led by as many as 10. We've only had 3 lead changes. That was in the first half. Mules will start the fourth quarter with the ball. Eves gets it to Shipman.
And Bernie's hung around. You know,
Yes,
even
they
though
have.
they've struggled, they've hung around just enough to make a good run in the fourth quarter. And it's going to look to get it started right here, but another miss by McGowan. Has he got a 3 in this game? He's got a few. No threes. Wow.
Yes, he does. He had a 3 in the first quarter.
Okay.
McBroom can't get it to go. Ball tipped around on the floor. Stockton comes away with it. Stockton inside, has it blocked out of bounds. I want to tell you one thing about Garrett Stockton. He is not afraid to go inside, outside. He's a heady ball player, and he plays very aggressive. I like his style. McGowan with a takeaway on the inbounds pass. McGowan had a good look at that three a while ago, just didn't get it to go. 7:25 to go. McGowan handling the ball. He goes inside, kicks the ball out to Shipman for three. Right it down. Cameron Shipman with 5 threes in the game. Mules back within 3. Close to say Ben in some time.
That was a big shot. It seems
big.
like when Shipman hits about 2 or 3, he just takes off and he gets on a run. And has a great release on that offensive series.
Whitlock for 3 has it partially blocked. The Mules have it. McGowan on the run with it. Mules have the numbers. McGowan pulls it back. Gives it to Shipman for 3. Short. Eves with a save, or Robertson with a save. But Stockton comes away with it. Whitlock all by himself, puts it up, scores it. Big turnaround right there, Tyler.
Yeah, just as I was saying, Shipman was getting on a run. He shot that one a little too quick. He's a little off balance, and it led to an easy basket for Twin Rivers.
Shipman with a jump shot, will not go. Rebounded by Teague. He gets it to McBroom. McBroom on the wing. Pulls it back. Twin Rivers will reset. McBroom inside. Gets it to Snyder for 3. Woo! Knock it down, Michael Snyder. His first 3. Twin Rivers backed up by 8. McGowan with the ball. Stockton on him. 6 minutes left in his 4th quarter. This has been a dandy, folks. Shipman for 3. Will not go. Rebounded on the floor by Stockton. Stockton coast to coast. Gives it to Snyder. Scores it. Timeout. With 5:46 to go. We'll be right back.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glenn Sane, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glenn Sane, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glenn Sane. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
For over 70 years, Trammell & Son Realty has earned the trust of their clients. Trammell & Son agents have over 325 combined years of experience helping people buy and sell homes and properties throughout the Southeast Missouri area and are eager to help you as well. They know this area well and are ready to guide you from listing to closing. It's no wonder Trammell & Son consistently sells more area homes and properties than any other real estate company. Trust Trammell & Son Realty. You'll be glad you did.
Boy, I tell you, we have seen a DANDY so far. Bernie came back, got within 2, and lo and behold, Twin Rivers blows it back out to 10.
It looked like Bernie was going to make a run there, but Twin Rivers adjusted well, got a few good open shots, and knocked him down.
Well, I hope you all have enjoyed watching as much as we have, bringing you to the game. Shelton back in the game for the Mules. He's got 4 fouls, but it's time for him to come in and carry the Mules on his back. He's inside, gets it over to McGowan. McGowan tries to do something. He looks inside to Walker. Teague with a big defensive takeaway. Gets it to Teague. Teague back to Ray off his hands, out of bounds. Ray goes up on the stage, but he's okay. 5:23. I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen everything else here, but not that one. Shelton gets it over to Robertson, to Eves, to Shelton. Shelton's going to drive. He gets inside to McGowan. McGowan has a ball whacked. Blocked that down to Teague. Shelton with the ball. He goes inside. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to go against Whitlock. It's going to be his 4th. Shelton will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. He has 3 points to the game. He's 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Stockton checking back in. He'll take Whitlock's place for the Royals. 5:05 to go, Tyler. 10-point lead. Used to be a safe lead years ago.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
I really don't know what to expect out of this game going forward. Both teams make runs and make plays. So you never know come down the last 5 minutes here.
McGowan with a big save, gets it into Walker. He puts it up, will not go. McGowan the rebound, puts it up. He's fouled by Teague. That's Teague's third foul. McGowan the line to shoot 2. McGowan held to 5 points in this game. 4:55 left. Knocks the first one down. McBroom back in for the Whirls. Ray goes out. The Whirls are 10 for 10 from the line. The Mules are 13 for 19 from the line so far. McGowan misses the second. Teague with the rebound. Stockton with the ball. Bernie in a half-court trap. McBroom has it. He's going to go in, kicks the ball out, throws it out of bounds. Turnover on the Rolls. McBroom was losing his balance, was going to walk, and he just put the ball out, hoping somebody would come away with it. Eve skips it over to Shipman. Stockton's on him. To McGowan. Boy, look at Kramer all over. Nice pass underneath to Eves. Eves now with 8 in the game. 4:15 left in this game. Kramer with the drive, pulls it back out. He's in the corner, double team, down to Teague. He puts it up, scores it.
I don't know how that ball got through there. It looked like it got right through 2 Mule defenders.
And Teague had good hands on that. Shelton kicks it off to Eves. He pump fakes, puts it up, scores it. Eves with 10 points in this game. Big game for the senior, for the junior. As you said earlier, in the third quarter, Bernie will not go away.
No, they're hanging around. They're in a good position to win this game. Coming down the end, they're just going to make some plays.
McBroom had Teague underneath. He couldn't get it to go. Walker with the rebound. McGowan has it. Bernie needs a basket. Shipman has it. Goes out front with it. McGowan works against Kramer. Boy, they've done a great job on Kramer defensively. He looks inside to Walker. Gets it to him. Walker works against Teague. Does a turnaround. The lefty puts it up and in. A big basket by the senior. He has 13 in the game. Bernie back within 5 with 3 minutes to go. We got a timeout with 3:02 to go. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com. And if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Well, with 3:02 to go in the game, Bernie back within 5. Twin Rivers has the ball. What are you going to do, Coach?
Well, Twin Rivers, this is about the time of the game when you're up by 5, about 3 minutes to go. That it's, do you stay aggressive? Do you kill clock? And the way that Twin Rivers has been playing, they've been aggressive, moving without the ball. They haven't been turning the ball over. So I don't think it's a matter of, if we stay aggressive, we might turn the ball over. They've been taking care of the ball, so I would stay aggressive. They've been playing great, moving without the ball very well. And Bernie's going to have to play with a little bit more risk on defense. And when you do that, they can come away with some steals when you've got Jesse Shelton out front, able to take the ball all the way. So we'll see what happens here in the last 3 minutes.
Kramer will inbound. Bernie in a full court press. Kramer gets it to Stockton. That's who they want to handle the ball. Shelton's on him. Again, Shelton with 4 fouls.
And Bernie's also got 1 foul to give.
2:50 left in the game. Ray with the ball. Throws underneath the Teague. The ball batted around. Saved by McGowan. Bernie with the ball. 2:40 to go. Plenty of time. McGowan drives in, gives it to Walker. Walker inside, he's going to be fouled. Foul will go against Teague. It's going to be his fourth. Walker to the line to shoot 2.
And just as I mentioned, Twin Rivers handling the ball well. They turn it over, and looks like Bernie's going to take advantage of it with Sammy Walker at the line.
One thing I want to say about McGowan. McGowan knows they're keying on him, and he looks to that open man. I know he's not having his usual night tonight, and that's a sign of a team player right there. He gives it to Walker. Walker having a big night. McBroom back in for the Royals. Walker cans both. Bernie back within 3. Stockton has a ball. Bernie fans come alive with 2.5 minutes left. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Mules to stay with the Royals. Folks, we have seen a barn burner and a dandy right here tonight. McBroom with it, throws underneath the Teague. He puts it up, scores it. Big bucket by the Royals. 2:19 left. Shelton gives to Eves. Eves inside the lane. Turnaround jumper short. Boy, he had a great move. He just couldn't get it to go. Looked like he short-armed the shot. 2 minutes left. Snyder inside. Ball batted away. Shipman with the Mules. Comes down the court. He's working against McBroom. Goes inside. Puts it up. Will not go. Rebound by Snyder. 1:45 left.
Also good scoring opportunities for the Mules, just not converting. And they're getting the opportunities because Twin Rivers turned it over the past few possessions.
Snyder's going to drive in. Puts the shot up. Will not go. We got a foul on Sammy Walker. Walker now with 3 fouls. The line to shoot 2 will be Michael Snyder. He's a sophomore. He's 6 foot. He's not been to the free throw line yet. He has 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. His dad's standing behind me, so I got to talk nice about him. Knocks this one down. Snyder cans them both. Good pressure shooting there by the sophomore. Shelton inside the lane, gets it to McGowan for 2. Will not go. Shelton with a putback on the tip, will not go. Walker keeps it alive, but Stockton comes away with it. All the way down to Teague on the fly, scores it! Holy cow, what a turnaround! Garrett Stockton, one of the smallest guys on the floor, plays so big inside. Shipman for 3, will not go. Eves with a big rebound, bounces it, it goes to Walker. Walker goes inside, puts it up, he's going to be called for charge. Sammy Walker with his 4th foul, 62-53 with 1 minute to go in the game. Robertson and Turner check in for the Mules. Eves and Walker come out.
That was a big defensive play there by Twin Rivers. They rotated well. And Sammy Walker, he's usually very efficient around the rim. And they beat him to the spot to draw the charge.
Bryce Rogers also checks in for Shelton. You know what Bernie's going to do if they don't get a quick steal? They're going to foul. You say that, the clock keeps running. McBroom with the ball. He's going to skip it all the way down to Snyder. Snyder goes in. He's going to be fouled by I believe it's going to be Turner. Check it, it's going to be on McGowan. It's going to be his 3rd. 50 seconds to go. The line to shoot 2 will be the sophomore, Michael Snyder. He was just there and hit 2 for 2 from the line. Knocks this one down. Shelton back in for Robertson. Second one knocks it down. 45 seconds to go. Mules trail by 11. They need some buckets quick. Shelton inside the lane, puts the runner up, scores it. Stockton with the ball. Gets it to McBroom, and he's going to be fouled by McGowan. McGowan's fourth foul. McBroom's going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Cole McBroom with 17 points tonight. He's 2 for 2 from the line out in the first quarter. 30 seconds left in this game. Robertson will check back in for the Mules. Coming out is Cameron Shipman. Shipman has hit 5 threes tonight. He has 16 in the game. He's had a great game, the little guard.
It really has.
McBroom puts the first one up, scores it. Basic fundamental basketball. After this shot, I'll tell you what I mean. The Royals are now 16 for 16 from the free throw line. Turner for 3. Stockton with a rebound. Bernie's just going to fall back. There's 15 seconds to go. The Royals are going to go to 7-2 on this season. Bernie Mules will suffer their first loss. 66-55 is going to be the final. The Royals avenge that earlier loss in the season to the Mules. The Mules now will go to the 5th place bracket. They'll play the loser of the Dexter and Donovan game tomorrow night at 4:30. Twin Rivers will meet the winner at 7:30 tomorrow night. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with a quick wrap in just a moment.
Do you, Casasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Casasa account. Casasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Casasa, you do. Do you, Casasa?
Don't just bank. Casasa, only available at America's finest community banking institutions.
Contrary to popular opinion, none of us has a future. The future does not exist until you say it does, until you create it. Seize the opportunity. Make your future. Get started now at Three Rivers College.
Well, welcome back. What a game we have seen here tonight in this this quarterfinal game between the Twin Rivers and Bernie in the championship bracket. Great game, Tyler.
Yeah, it really was. We expected it going in. As we mentioned a few weeks ago, they matched up in that Holcomb Invitational Tournament final. We knew coming into this tournament, they matched up again. It'd be a closer ball game, and it certainly was. And the outcome was different. Twin Rivers, I just think they just had a lot more confidence in this game. They knew the roles, each one of them. They played their roles a lot better. Seth McBroom, but Cole McBroom played very well. He was very assertive in the middle, as you know, he wasn't as assertive in the first matchup, and they took Bernie out of their game. Yep. Jordan McGowan didn't have near the game he had in that first contest, or near the game that he's had hit this year. And Jesse Shelton got taken out of the game with foul trouble and really took him out of his role of getting into the paint, dishing off to Sammy Walker, Jordan McGowan, just the whole list of mules that he sets up. And that wasn't part of their offensive scheme tonight, so they had to refer to Jordan McGowan being a ball handler, trying to drive into the paint, that sort of thing. And it worked to a T for the Twin Rivers Royals tonight.
Twin Rivers 16 for 16 from the line. Led in scoring by Cole McBroom with 19, 12 to Dustin Teague, 11 to Michael Snyder, 9 to Garrett Stockton. A big game for Stockton. 7 to Mason Overkramer, a big defensive game for him. 6 to Eric Ray and 2 to Jacob Whitlock. For the Bernie Mules, they were 14 for 22 from the line, led in scoring tonight by Cameron Shipman with 16, 15 to Sammy Walker, 10 to Matt Eves, 6 to Jordan McGowan, 5 to Jesse Shelton, 2 to Sam Turner, 1 to Bryce Rogers. Again for Tyler Wagner and my partner here tonight, broadcasting, also Rick DePriest and Krista Christie. We'll say so long for just a while. We'll be back with our final game in just a moment.